Picture this. You roll out of bed in the morning, excited for a new day, only to be hit with a sharp, burning pain in your big toe that feels like someone just set it on fire. Or maybe your knees, ankles, or fingers suddenly feel stiff, swollen, and angry, making even simple tasks like walking to the kitchen or holding a cup of chai feel like a struggle. You wonder, is this just age catching up? Is it the weather? Did I sleep wrong? But deep down, a little voice says something else is going on. That something is often high uric acid levels, a condition that is becoming far more common, even among younger adults, thanks to changing diets, rising obesity, insulin resistance, and dehydration in hot climates like Punjab. The good news is that you do not always need expensive medicines or complicated procedures to start turning things around. Some of the most effective, science-backed ways to lower uric acid naturally are sitting right in your kitchen or local market. Simple, affordable, delicious foods that can help your kidneys flush out excess uric acid, reduce painful inflammation, prevent gout flares, protect your joints, and even lower the risk of kidney stones and long-term damage. In this ultimate, in-depth guide, we are going to unpack everything you need to know about high uric acid and gout, explain exactly why these problems happen, dive deep into the 10 most powerful foods that research shows can help bring uric acid down naturally, add even more evidence-based options, share practical ways to enjoy them every day, discuss portion sizes and combinations for maximum effect, explore foods and habits to strictly limit, cover important lifestyle strategies, and finish with realistic expectations and when to see a doctor. By the end, you will have a complete, empowering plan to take control of your joint health, one delicious bite at a time. Understanding uric acid, the silent troublemaker. Uric acid is a normal waste product created when your body breaks down purines, natural compounds found in certain foods and also produced by your own cells during normal metabolism. In a healthy system, your kidneys filter uric acid from the blood and remove most of it through urine, keeping blood levels balanced, typically below 6 milligrams per deciliter for women and 7 for men, though targets can vary. Problems begin when production exceeds removal. This imbalance, called hyperuricemia, can happen because you produce too much uric acid from hypurine foods, rapid cell turnover, genetics, certain medicines, or conditions like psoriasis or cancer treatment. Your kidneys do not excrete enough due to dehydration, kidney disease, high insulin levels, obesity, or medications like diuretics. Both factors occur together. When uric acid levels stay high, crystals can form in joints, tissues, and kidneys. These needle-sharp crystals trigger intense inflammation, leading to gout attacks, sudden, severe pain often starting in the big toe, podagra, but also affecting ankles, knees, wrists, fingers, or elbows. Over time, repeated attacks cause joint damage, tophi, hard uric acid deposits under the skin, chronic arthritis, and increased risk of kidney stones, chronic kidney disease, high blood pressure, heart disease, and metabolic syndrome. In Pakistan and many parts of South Asia, high uric acid and gout are rising rapidly due to increasing consumption of red meat, organ meats, sugary drinks, refined carbohydrates, and less physical activity combined with hot weather that promotes dehydration. The great news: diet is one of the most powerful tools for management. Large studies, including meta-analyses published in respected journals, show that specific foods can meaningfully lower blood uric acid, reduce gout flare frequency, decrease inflammation markers like C-reactive protein, and improve overall quality of life. Let us now explore the top 10 foods in detail, plus extra supportive options, with the science, mechanisms, and practical tips. 1. Cherries, the gout-fighting champion. Cherries, especially tart or sour varieties like Montmorency, are among the most thoroughly researched foods for lowering uric acid and preventing gout attacks. They are loaded with anthocyanins, powerful red-purple antioxidants, vitamin C, and other polyphenol. Multiple randomized controlled trials and large cohort studies demonstrate that regular cherry consumption, fresh, frozen, juice, or extract, reduces serum uric acid levels by about 0.5 to 1 milligram per deciliter, cuts gout attack risk by 35 to 50%, and lowers inflammatory markers. One landmark study found that people who ate cherries daily had 45% fewer gout flares. The mechanism: anthocyanins inhibit xanthine oxidase, the enzyme that produces uric acid, reduce oxidative stress, and block inflammatory pathways like NLRP3 inflammasome. Practical use: aim for 1 to 2 cups of fresh or frozen cherries daily during season, or 8 to 12 ounces of unsweetened tart cherry juice. Blend into smoothies, add to yogurt, or eat as a snack. If juice, choose 100% pure without added sugar. 2. Lemon water, the alkalizing flush. Lemons are rich in citric acid and vitamin C, both of which support kidney function and uric acid excretion. Vitamin C increases urinary uric acid clearance, while citrate alkalizes urine, making it harder for uric acid crystals to form and helping dissolve existing stones. Meta-analyses of vitamin C supplementation show a modest but consistent reduction in blood uric acid, about 0.35 milligrams per deciliter per 500 milligrams of vitamin C daily. Fresh lemon juice provides about 30 to 40 milligrams of vitamin C per fruit plus natural citrate. Practical use: squeeze the juice of half to 1 fresh lemon into a large glass of warm or room temperature water first thing in the morning. Drink before breakfast. Repeat mid-afternoon if desired. Add slices to a water bottle for all-day hydration. 3. Low-fat dairy products, the excretion helpers. Low-fat milk, plain yogurt, and low-fat cottage cheese contain casein and lactalbumin, proteins that promote uric acid excretion in urine. Dairy also raises blood pH slightly and competes with purine metabolism pathways. Large prospective studies, including the Health Professionals Follow-Up Study and Nurses' Health Study, found that higher low-fat dairy intake was associated with 30 to 40% lower gout risk and measurably lower serum uric acid. Full-fat dairy shows little to no benefit, and sugary flavored products can worsen things. Practical use: 1 to 2 servings daily, a glass of low-fat milk, a cup of plain unsweetened yogurt, or Greek yogurt topped with berries. 4. Cucumber, the hydrating detoxifier. Cucumbers are 95% water, extremely low in purines, and contain silica, potassium, and mild diuretic compounds that support kidney filtration and fluid balance. Hydration is critical because concentrated urine promotes crystal formation. Water-rich foods like cucumber help maintain high urine volume and dilute uric acid. Practical use: eat 1 to 2 cucumbers daily, sliced in salads, blended into raita, added to detox water with lemon and mint, or juiced. 5. Apples, malic acid neutralizer. Apples contain malic acid, an organic acid, that may help neutralize uric acid and promote its excretion. They also provide pectin, soluble fiber, that supports gut health and weight control, important because excess body fat increases uric acid production and reduces excretion. Observational data link regular apple intake to better metabolic health and lower inflammation. Practical use: 1 medium apple daily, skin on, raw, baked, or grated into salads. 6. Leafy green vegetables, fiber and nutrient powerhouses. Spinach, fenugreek leaves, methi, mustard greens, sarsen, kale, lettuce, and other greens are low in bioavailable purines. Plant purines do not significantly raise uric acid like animal purines. They supply magnesium, potassium, folate, and fiber that support kidney function, reduce insulin resistance, and fight inflammation. Practical use: 1 to 2 cups cooked or raw daily, sog, salads, stir-fries, or added to dal. 7. Water, the #1 game changer. Nothing lowers uric acid more reliably than consistent, high-volume hydration. Adequate water dilutes blood and urine uric acid concentration, increases excretion, and prevents crystal precipitation. Clinical guidelines for gout management list adequate fluid intake, at least 2 to 3 liters daily, more in hot weather, as a cornerstone of therapy. Dehydration is one of the most common gout attack triggers. Practical use: aim for 8 to 12 large glasses, 2.5 to 3.5 liters, spread throughout the day. Carry a bottle. Set reminders. Flavor with lemon or cucumber if plain water feels boring. 8. Berries, antioxidant joint protectors. Strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, and cranberries are rich in anthocyanins, vitamin C, and fiber. They reduce oxidative stress, inflammation, and may modestly lower uric acid while protecting cartilage. Practical use: half to 1 cup daily, fresh, frozen in smoothies, or on yogurt. 9. Whole grains, blood sugar stabilizers. Oats, brown rice, quinoa, barley, whole wheat roti, and millet help stabilize blood sugar and insulin levels. High insulin reduces uric acid excretion by the kidneys, so keeping insulin sensitive is protective. Practical use: replace refined grains with whole versions at most meals. 10. Coffee, the surprising ally. Moderate black coffee, without sugar or cream, is associated with lower uric acid and reduced gout risk in multiple large studies. Compounds like chlorogenic acid inhibit xanthine oxidase and improve insulin sensitivity. Practical use: 1 to 3 cups daily, preferably black or with minimal low-fat milk. Extra supportive foods: celery and celery seeds, natural diuretic and anti-inflammatory. Pineapple contains bromelain, which reduces swelling. Ginger, potent anti-inflammatory for joint pain. Olive oil, healthy fats reduce systemic inflammation. Nuts, in moderation, almonds and walnuts for magnesium and healthy fats. Foods to strictly limit or avoid: red meat, organ meats, liver, kidney, brain, game meats. Certain seafood: sardines, anchovies, mackerel, scallops, mussels. Sugary beverages: fruit juices with added sugar, high fructose corn syrup. Alcohol, especially beer and liquor. Beer is high in purines. Alcohol impairs excretion. Processed and fried foods high in refined carbs and trans fats. Lifestyle essentials for lasting results. Achieve and maintain a healthy weight. Gradual loss of even 5 to 10% body weight significantly lowers uric acid. Exercise regularly. Moderate activity like walking, swimming, or yoga improves insulin sensitivity and kidney function. Avoid intense workouts during flares. Avoid crash diets or fasting. They can temporarily spike uric acid. Manage blood sugar and blood pressure. Insulin resistance and hypertension are major drivers. Sleep well. Poor sleep worsens inflammation and metabolic issues. When to see a doctor: if you have frequent joint pain, swelling, redness, tophi, kidney stones, or very high uric acid on blood tests, consult a physician or rheumatologist. Medications like allopurinol or febuxostat may be needed for persistent hyperuricemia, but diet and lifestyle remain foundational. High uric acid does not have to steal your comfort, mobility, or joy. With consistent choices, starting with hydration, cherries, citrus, low-fat dairy, and plenty of plant foods, you can lower levels, calm inflammation, and reclaim pain-free days. Small, steady habits create powerful, lasting change. You have the tools right now. Start today and feel the difference.